Hey guys, I think we're live. Excuse me. Yeah, I think so. Yeah, okay. It's just not counting the time. Just pulling everything up here on the computer. Let me mute that. I think we're pretty straight. Yeah, we're good. How is everybody? I'm doing great. I'm so ready for fall. Kids here went back to school today, so yay for kids and parents. Everybody had a really big day. We have a lot of kindergartners on the street, so they all had a really good day. That's kind of exciting. Hey Sonia, how are you, hon? So tonight we are going to talk paper pumpkin. It's been kind of fun to incorporate my paper pumpkin into some of the lives. I'm just going to kind of wait for a couple minutes for people to get on, but I can talk about it a little bit. So most of you know, but it's a monthly gift box, I guess, sort of a gift box, subscription box that you can order for just over $20, $21. The price just recently went up, and I can't remember what it is now, but it just went up a little bit, $1 or $2. Anyway, and so it's a monthly subscription. You can join per month, every 3 months, 3 months, 6 month, or even an annual subscription. It's fun, and they've done a really, really good job. I think this is the 6th year that Stampin' Up! Has had Paper Pumpkin, and they've done a really good job with the kits this year have been the best that they've ever been. And this month's kit, August kit, is fantastic. Sonia, you're going to just bust it when you start to play with this. Have you started to play with this yet? Chevy's going to go nuts. This one makes 6 gift bags, and you can use these for, just to give a friend a thank you for your kiddos, somebody at work, somebody in your family has a birthday. You put a little treat in there for them. So there's tons that you can do with this, but what was interesting this time and different is that you haven't opened yours yet. It's so pretty. You could get an add-on kit, not a kit, but an add-on, supplies. And it came with 24 cards for $10 and envelopes because, first off, not everybody wants to make gift bags, which is great. That's fine. Stampin' Up! Sees that, and some people have been complaining that, what about the cards? And Paper Pumpkin isn't meant to only be cards, it's meant to be a variety of things, cards included. So here's one of the designs of the additional cards for this month, and also, so they came with 2 designs, and this was another one. And we will be working with both of these tonight. Pretty wreath. Oh, these colors. I have to laugh at myself because the autumn colors are colors that I really don't like much. I do like this peacock color, but the dark yellows and some of the greens and oranges, not really my favorites, but something magical happens when, autumn comes and fall comes, and you just put these colors together and it changes your world. It changes my world. I love it. So I'm just going to go ahead and stick these aside. I just wanted to show you what the additional add-on was. So I bet you they're going to probably do more of these, as I'm pretty sure it was a huge success. So just something to kind of keep an eye out for. And let me just kind of put that back there, get that out of my way. You can see here are, sorry, I was just looking for comments. The bags that we're going to make, it's hard to tell on this, and I'll show you the actual bags in a minute. The Paper Pumpkin does come with instructions, so it gives you step-by-step instructions on how to make everything. And it tells you, it tells you colors that coordinate with it, and then, if you have product already, you just do your own thing with it as well. And if not, it's kind of a good place to start. Okay. So September's Paper Pumpkin, I don't know what it's going to be, but it's going to be so cool. So I am assuming 20 bone-chilling treat boxes. So usually for Halloween and Valentine's Day, they often will do treats or, treat packaging so that I think really mostly so that the kiddos could give them to their friends at school or wherever, but also people just, adults too in offices or whatnot if they happen to celebrate those. Those holidays. So, look at that. So there's some more alternative cards that you can do. I didn't know that was on that side. All right, so we are going to just, I guess, get right to it. So, the first, let's see here, gift bag. So it came with 6 gift bags, and I love the look of the craft bags. Those are great, and you can see I haven't put anything in here yet. Not sure who this is going to go to. But it came with, oh gosh, you guys, this came with so many parts and pieces. I can't even tell you. You'll see as we start to go. It's hard for me to kind of show you everything because I've punched everything out by now and I've put things together so that you can see them. So, but it came with, I think, 6 of these tags, 6 white tags, a handful of the round Mary Merlot. They look like the stitch shape framelets, but you would just punch them out. A few different leaves, some vellum, colored vellum, which is really pretty, and both ribbons. So you got some linen thread and the, I think it's supposed to be Daffodil Delight, but it's looking like Mango Melody, but I don't really think it matters because it's just pretty. So that's one gift bag that we're going to do, and here is another. And it's just busy, but it's fun. Yeah, so here's another one. You can see there's some of that vellum is hiding back there, and you're going to see that. So I'm going to go ahead and get right to it because tonight there's actually, I have a lot of cards I can show you if time allows. So I'm just going to see how that goes. All right, so you can see the bags. Little guy. Which one will we do first? I put everything in there to make it. Okay. Little leaves are stuck. I'm just going to go ahead and put the bag to the side for now. Okay. I'm measuring. All right, so we're going to do this guy first. I thought these tags were a fun idea. I used to do a lot of banners, and I still do banners. I haven't done them as much as I used to. There's always a place in my heart for banners. This paper pumpkin came with, where did it go? A little Mango Melody. Excuse me, Mary Merlot Stampin' Spot, but I'm just going to save this like I always do, and I'm going to use my big ink pad because I have it and it's open. And here are some of the parts and pieces. I could show you some things that came with it. I guess we're going to wait for that. But you can see, so there's some vellum leaves, some sort of like tags, wreaths, some other leaves. I don't really know what that is, but it's cute, and some other tags. So in a nutshell, a couple other things came with it, and you'll see those. It was a really good kit, and there was a lot left over, so it really made sense to purchase that add-on bundle because you will get your money's worth out of it. If you're joining us, definitely please say hi. I'd love to know who's here. Oops. Oh, yeah, no, I need that. Okay. So the first thing that we're going to do, and usually the first thing that we'll do in the instructions is go ahead and stamp. So the stamp set's cute. Mostly geared towards Thanksgiving. So this one says, thankful for friends like you. I have to bring it closer. And you just stamp it right in the, okay, pretty clear. Those photopolymer stamps are really nice because they're clear and you can see through them, and most of the time get them straight. Miss K is on there. Miss K, I don't see you, but hi. Hi, Kath. How are you? Okay, so we're just going to set that aside. And really, oh wait, I'm gonna keep this out. I should just keep that open. We are gonna stamp the tag, and the way we're gonna stamp the tag is does anybody know what these things are? They're just really cute. I don't even know if they're a leaf or a flower. I don't know. We're gonna take it and stamp it. Make sure you guys can see that. I think kind of lower. You're gonna cover up most of this. So we're gonna stamp it lower on the tag and halfway off. Not halfway off, but a little bit off. You know how we like to do that. Okay, so that's the first thing. And for this part of the projects, that's all for stamping. So now all we're gonna do is build it. And what's nice is that this is quick to build. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna take our golden wreath and we are gonna take linen thread. And this guy. Thankful for friends like you. We're gonna take those three things. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put a good amount, oops, of adhesive on the back of the sentiment. And I'm going to see, there's a very good possibility we're gonna run out of ribbon tonight because I just used a lot of it. Well, we won't run out of linen thread because I always have that, but we may run out of the yellow ribbon. That's okay. We'll figure it out. I am going to put on, oh, the paper pumpkin did come with dimensionals and glue dots. I'm just going to use mine because they're easier. And, okay. Trying to look and see. What I think we'll do is go ahead and put this, or adhere this. We're going to adhere this to the wreath. Oh, did you open it? Ha 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 ha. You should have taken it out and been ready, and you could have played along tonight. Okay, so you can see that, but we're going to add to it. What we're going to add is, let's see. I'm going to first put it on the tag. So you'll see there's some of this mystery plant. I can't tell if I'm straight, guys. Some of the mystery plant there, but I wanted to leave room. Here is the mystery plant in colored vellum, which is beautiful, and it slides right under there. And then you can take the, I think it might be crumb cake color leaf. I didn't look it up. You know, crumb cake or crab. Oops. And put that right over there. So these were the directions that were in the box or with the kit and followed mostly to a T. Okay. And then on the opposite side, down below, we're still going to add some leaves. So we are going to add the striped leaf. I have my trusty little silicone sheet over here to the side, and that's where I'm adding the adhesive on there. Mystery plant, I know, right? I have no idea. I am so not a gardener. Although, Sonia, you should see the African violet that Chevy gave me when I left physio. Oh my goodness. I don't know how that thing stayed alive like it has. It's gorgeous. I'm so proud of that plant. Okay, it's kind of sticking. And so we're also just gonna kind of stick that in there. A little too much adhesive. So now what we're gonna do, the kit also came with lots of pre-stuck is the word that's coming to my head. Adhesive backed sequins, not pre-stuck. There's some bigger ones, and then there's mostly the smaller size. So I guess, you know, wherever you feel like putting them. I put probably about 3 on each project. Wherever you might need a little glimmer. Girl, I can't believe I still have that, and it went through 3 moves. I just don't even understand how. That's amazing because I never had plants before because I kill them. frequently. Okay, and so the last thing that we're going to do is we're going to take some of the Daffodil Delight, whatever color it might be. I don't even think it really matters at this point. Ribbon. And I'm going to cut that off. And I'm going to take an equivalent amount of the linen thread and cut that. So we're going to tie those together. Let's see, how did I do? Okay, I did go through the tag, and then I put the tag right onto the bag. Let me tell you, it was so easy when I did it, not on TV. Well, Facebook, whatever we're on. Got it. Okay. All right, so we're going to take our bag. We'll just pick a side, and then we're going to just go ahead and add it to our bag. But see how quick and simple that was? And of course, as you're making these, you kind of go into a little assembly line. So if you're doing more than one of the same thing, you are you're going to make these pretty quick. You know, once everything is punched out, it wouldn't take very long at all. It took me a little bit because I made alternate projects and I had to think about it. But the ones that I made according to kit were made, you know, quick, nice and fast. All right, I don't know that that bow really worked out as the way I wanted it. No, I guess it did. It's just kind of hiding. So there's our first bag. Very cute. I'm just so in love with this. I am so in love with it. I'm gonna skip right on to the next one. Let me know if any of you guys have any questions, anything like that, especially about the paper pumpkin. This one, I think this kind of came off too far. I'd like it closer in, but you know, it's still cute. All right, so this one, for those of you who are just joining, this one is the one that we're going to do next. Excuse me. Again, pretty much according to kit directions. I'm gonna set that up here, and I have one set aside with all the goodies in it. Oh. It would be helpful if I wasn't holding that, wouldn't it? So I think that's all for that. Okay, so the first thing we'll do again is stamp. This is the other color leaves that we got, but I've used them all, so I didn't have an extra one to show you earlier. Okay, this one's easy stamping, just one stamp. And this one is grateful for family like you. This would be cute, you know, for somebody with a November birthday, or if you haven't seen a special family member in a long time and they're coming for Thanksgiving. That could be fun. So lots of great possibilities. All right, so we'll go ahead and just see here. I can't see what I'm doing. I have to stand it up. Okay. There. Okay, so looks like first thing that we're gonna do, oh, I know. So this one, we take the linen thread, and this is new, and it's something you guys will probably see from me again because I thought it was really cool, is you wrap it around the circle. How fun is that? And I think they tied a bow, and I did too, but I'm not going to this time because it just gets to be a little much, but I am going to tie a knot. And I think that, because that keeps it off to the side where I want it. Go on, little. Okay, hold on, let me just scooch it down. There. Yeah, so I'm just going to go ahead and tie a knot and then trim that down. There. I think I like the idea of the bow, but you just, in my opinion, you don't need a bow there. But if you like it, by all means, put a bow. It is cute. All right, so we have that, and then I'm going to put the sentiment, grateful for family like you. I don't remember how I attached that, guys, but I think what we'll do, oops, put one on the top and one on the bottom and kind of straddle the linen thread. Okay. Yeah, I think that turned out better for me without a bow there. So then the circle just gets adhered to the tag with regular adhesive, which I guess we could do. I might have done a dimensional now that I saw that with the thread, but it doesn't matter. Boop. Okay, so there's that. And how we're going to layer our leaves. So down on the bottom left side, we have this guy. And we're just gonna, I'm gonna spread them out a little bit more from what I did. There we go. They gave you a lot of these crumb cake colored leaves, which is nice because of the color. They go with so many parts and pieces and things that go with it. Okay, well, it got stuck, so that's where it's staying. It's cute. And we have one more leaf. So this is another one of those vellum leaves. That's really cool. I really like that. And I'm just gonna use adhesive, put that in there as well. There. I almost feel like that should be underneath, but now that it's stuck, oh, that's stuck. Okay. Play with it, I think, maybe before you put it on. There. I like it, but it got to be too big. But I like that. Okay. And then so at the top, we're going to do another one of those leaves. Printed, I think that's Blackberry Bliss, guys, which is one of my favorite colors. Okay, so there goes that. Well, I have this, but I don't have it on my sample, which means I probably forgot it. So we'll go ahead and add that. Okay. It's cute. I probably would have swapped them out. So again, we're going to add our gold sequins. And I love that they have adhesive on the back of these. Where am I going to put this guy? There. Here and eeks. That's kind of fun, I think. All right, we're going to do the same trick with the ribbon and the linen thread. So we're going to take some of that, and you can see I'm not really measuring. Get some linen thread. I like the textured look of different kinds of ribbon together. Well, I know the thread's not really ribbon, but you get the idea. I do it sometimes. I sometimes forget until I remember, and then of course I do it again. Let's see. There. Okay. That's kind of long. Let's see. All right, so we're going to go ahead and attach this to the other bag that we have here. There. Oopsie. You don't have to tie it super tight to the bag. You know, it's almost nice if it flaps around a little bit. It's kind of a cute look too. But for somebody with little fingers, my friend Miss Cindy would not like tying these bows. Okay. So there we go. I maybe would trim that down or maybe hide it back there if I could. There. Cute. Oops. I'm getting fussy now. Okay, so there you go. All right. So project number 2. So what I did do as well was I took 2 of the samples of like alternate cards that Stampin' Up! Had made with the add-on cards, and then I took several and did them on my own. So, you know, again, I just really wanted to show you that you can just copy and with the paper pumpkin, and it's super easy. So this is the first one that was designed by Stampin' Up! Happy Thanksgiving. And you can see the parts and pieces to the leaves and a bow. So we're just going to go ahead and do that. I think maybe first, why don't we just tie a bow? I will often do, if it's a bow like that, I will often just do it off the spool because that will limit my waist. I'm okay at tying bows, but I'm not hot at measuring bows or whatever. So you'll see I kind of do that and play with it. And I think that's good. And then, oh geez. All right, so I'm just gonna set that aside for when we need it. And then we are going to stamp. Happy Thanksgiving. Okay. Oh yeah, we're using the Mary Merlot. It's just the one ink pad. So again, if you have other supplies at home, you can, oh gosh, you could just do so many things with this. I stuck pretty much to what the set was, and I just changed that up. Okay, that was hard to see. I wasn't sure, but it was straight. Okay, and for this one, that's all the stamping you need to do. And we just need to put this together. So it's easy enough to put together. All right, we're gonna layer the leaves. I think I thought that leaf just bit it, but it's okay. Hold on, I think more like that. I have this going over to the right, the crumb cake one, so kind of almost looks like it's flowing with the wreath, the direction of the wreath. And then we have this guy, which is completely flowing the opposite direction, but that's cool. And so we'll put him just in the back. It really just kind of adds some color, I guess. So what we'll do is just going to go ahead and tape that here, but we're going to take our happy little bow and a dimensional. And we're going to adhere that right there, right to the side. And then we're going to take our Happy Thanksgiving sentiment and we're going to add it on with dimensionals. I think that just makes sense. And what I'm going to do is I'm actually, hopefully, yeah. I put the dimensionals closer together because the last one, the sentiment was kind of swerving up on the bow. So let's see if we can prevent that from happening. So for those of you who did get the paper pumpkin kit, I put my bow backwards, but there you go. Oh, we forgot sequins. Which do you think you like better? Do you like the change for the gift box or gift bags, or do you prefer the cards? Or does it matter? Do you just like surprises? So we're gonna just put on some golden sequins. And let's see. There. Fun fact, the mystery plant is an elderberry. Thank you, Kathy. That is a fun fact. Elderberry. Ooh, have you had the elderberry gummies? They're pretty yummy. Sonia says that she likes the bags occasionally, but she loves making cards with the extras. I agree. I do like some of the projects just because it changes it up, and I guess that's part of the point of Paper Pumpkin. So I agree with that. And I know a lot of times there's plenty left over to make new things. So, all right. Despite putting my bow backwards, I think we did okay there. And I'll show you one more. This one is as per the Stampin' Up! Directions. So, well, more of a picture than a directions. But that's a cute card. Grateful for family like you. And all sorts of parts and pieces. I really love the layers and the fun stuff. Technical terms. Okay, so I think I should have everything in here. You know what I did? I do really enjoy the banners, but for the bag, they're a fine width, but they're just too wide for me, especially for these little cards. So what I did was I cut it down and I used the other parts and pieces. So clever. I cut it down by a 1/2 inch on either side. Make sure that's what I did. All right. And then what I did is I just flipped it over and I went to a 1/2 inch and I measured it on this side. Oh, big Stampin' Up! News today, people. We have a new trimmer. It will be coming available before the end of the year. I wish I should have looked again at the announcement, but there is a new trimmer. The last of the trimmer blades for the current trimmer will be going on sale on Tuesday, so the 27th. Guys, if you can't get on there in the first 5 minutes, might as well forget it. Last time, I think they sold out in less than 10 minutes. It might have been 11 minutes, but it was fast. But there is a new cutter coming. So that's the most news we've had of anything, new trimmer, big shot machine. Well, it won't be a big shot machine the next time, but any news like that. So that was big news that came out late this afternoon. It wasn't even this morning. You know what, guys? That's a bummer. I took too much off. Darn it. That's okay, though. It'll still be pretty. Should have written it down. That's all right. Okay, so what we're going to do is they did again. They went around 3 times. And like I did before, I'm just going to tie a knot. I think if these cards were bigger, I would have tied bows. But the cards themselves are pretty small. So I just think there's already a lot going on with the other bow. There we go. I leave myself a lot of room with that. Okay. Probably could have done that better, but that's okay. All right. So this is going to be adhered right onto the card, or to the banner. Actually, it's kind of cute, even though the banner is a little bit smaller. And then I started putting it together and I haven't stamped yet. Now, what you would do if you're doing the whole kit is you would go through and make it a little assembly line and just stamp everything that needs to be stamped first and then put the kit together. That's usually how I would do it. But obviously I want to show you tonight. So we're back to Grateful for Family. There we go. Boop. And for this one, that's all that we stamp there. I'm going to go do the same little trick. I'm going to add the dimensionals to the top and to the bottom so you can kind of straddle the linen thread. Okay. So do you know that there are 10 days left? We have that promotion going on now. If you feel like you want to spend $100 in product, now's the time to do it, because if you spend if you buy the starter kit, you get $155 worth of product. You get $30 extra for what is it, for $99. Yeah, it's a pretty good deal. It's a pretty amazing deal. In fact, I think it's a little crooked. So, it's something that's not, there's no commitments. You can continue if you want, and you do not have to. You just kind of phase out. You just don't put in another order in. But it's a great way to get some, new product, different products, stock up on some things if you need to. It's just something to consider. Everybody gets scared when you talk about, oh gosh, trying to get me to sign up for the starter kit. And sure, we want to grow our teams. However, it's also just a really great deal for you guys. The little leaf is going to go there. So anyway, I won't babble much more about it, but if anybody does have any questions on any of that, let me know, and I'll be happy to explain. And then also, if you, oh gosh, guys, I should have put that together first. Darn it. If you do join now and wanted to, be a hobby demo or anything like that, your first quarterly quota, I guess that's a terrible word for it, wouldn't even be due until December. So you'd have until December to earn, to stay active. But again, that's only if you want, but just some things to think about if you're a good shopper like I am. Okay, so, all right, I'm just going to put that underneath. Lots of layering these little guys. That's even in my cards that I made separately, there's a lot of that. There. Okay, so then they did another bow, just like we did before, so we'll do that. Sonia, has Chevy been online at all lately? I haven't seen him. Have you guys been stamping? I know you guys have had a crazy busy time. In fact, did you just get back from Pennsylvania? Or are you there now? Anyway, let's see. Boop. We're gonna close or trim that down. And we're gonna stick this off to the side. If I can find my glue dots. Okay. And you know what? I'm not going to put that there. I'm going to put that there. I like it up there. It's really cute, but I'm going to do my own thing, guys. All right. 1, 2, and the cute little pre-printed card. Yeah, it looks just fine. Even a little skinnier. So you see, I did definitely trim down that one, but it's not quite as skinny. But if you didn't know, you wouldn't know. So it's super cool. Oh, I need to add my sequins. Okay, I did add a big one to this. And where? I guess we'll go there. I feel like I want to add sequins all over on this one. I don't know why. Okay, so anyway, so that's card number 2 that is kind of pre-designed by Stampin' Up. Now, I will show you a couple of my designs. I've designed like 4 cards, but I don't know that I'm going to stay tonight online and do that, but I could post them to my Facebook page. But we'll do 1 or 2. This is my favorite, I think. Yep, this was fun. So you can see what I did was I took the white banner that came with it, and I stamped Happy Thanksgiving, and I'm going to show you how I did that. I do that here and there on cards, and it just gives it, I don't know. I don't even know what kind of look it gives it, but I really like the look. And you know what? Here I trimmed down the banner, and I did cut off that same amount. That's where I got that idea. So, you know, whatever. So I'm going to go ahead and start on this one. This is maybe my favorite card out of the whole bunch of everything that I did today. Or not today, yesterday. Definitely the favorite one that I designed. Whoops. Okay. You actually could probably even use the Stamparatus for this, but I don't take the time. So I think it just depends on, some people really like it. I think for now I'm faster without it, but I haven't, well, I think I'm faster without it. I guess I should say I haven't really tried the other way, but I also wanted these kind of close together. So, hey Rose, how are you? Have you played with this month's paper pumpkin yet? I'm just showing now. I'll show you because I just showed it, but I'll show you again. So this is one of my alternatives. So I've done a couple cards and the bags that were designed by Stampin' Up. So now I'm just doing a couple alternatives. Okay, so it took Happy Thanksgiving, and you have to be okay with the fact that they're not going to be completely straight. And you know what? I'm going to put my glasses on, and I'm going to pull this back to me just for a second. Until I get lower on it. See, it's not straight. That's okay though. Okay, that one was better. And you can see it's not going to read it the same all the way across, and that I don't want it to. I want it to be, let's see, that's going to be low. It's all right. And then Happy. So the good news I think about this is that you're going to put things all over it so nobody will even really know. It's pretty bad this time. But you know why? Last time I was able to look like that, and I think this time if I do, I'm going to get my hair in the way, so. Don't want that to happen. Okay, that's pretty good. Oh. So you can see this is really what's going to take the longest, and this looks terrible, but I'm not going to turn it over. I'll give it to a family member. They'll still love me. The other one I did take more time with, and it was better. There we go. Oops. Okay. I'm doing my Facebook Live tomorrow morning on this and the alternatives. Are you? Yeah. This is a fun kit. I love that they added those cards. Okay, almost done. And go. There. So, you know, like I said, when I was doing it and I was able to stand up and really work on it, it was straighter, but it still works fine. And so what I did is I went and I just added the other banner, the flower banner. I just gave it a little bit of a something so that it sticks together. Okay. And for this, I lined up the holes, but I twisted it. So I twisted the top one. So you can see at the bottom, it's not just lined up exactly. It gives a little bit of a, you know, diagonal twist to it. And then we'll go ahead and stamp Happy Thanksgiving. I mean, really, you could make this with birthday stamps. That would be really cute as well. But Happy Thanksgiving is what we had. Okay, I'm going to bring this down. Boop. There we go. And then we're just going to add a couple more parts and pieces. I think what we'll do is we'll do that first. So I'm going to go off to the side here and adhere go. And then that just needs to, oh, what do you think? Go about there? Sure. And then we're gonna add dimensionals to the banner with this sentiment. Ah, it's stuck. And kind of straight across. And I like how that fits over it. I cut it just down just enough. We're going to add sequins. I think for this one I just added all the same. Oh, no, I guess I did add a big one. Why not? Let's see. One on the leaf, and then one up here. So what I did as well, let's see, is I took the ribbon and I kind of folded it in half, and I'm going to poke it through, I think from the back. I can never remember how to do this, so I'm going to have to pull it out and do it over again, but we'll hope not. No, okay. And then what you do is you just pull it through, and then you pull it up through the loop. There. And you can trim it down. I would trim it down a little bit. There we go. And then we can add that to our card. So still super quick and easy, right? We're just gonna add it to the card with regular adhesive. Zoom, zoom, probably didn't need that much. And even I did that kind of, I tilted that as well. So it's just, that's a fun card. I love that card. My very favorite. Okay, do you guys have more in you? You wanna see another card? Let me know, because I know it's probably getting long and it's getting late. I have some other ones I can show you. I can at least show you what they look like. This is where I used what I cut off from the banner. So I really made use of it. And again, with Happy Thanksgiving, and again with the layers, with the elderberry. Thank you, Kathy. Thank you, thank you. I lost a sequin. Yeah, so, and I added instead of the yellow ribbon, I added the linen thread there. So that's that. Put that aside. And I did make one with the teal background, the pretty peacock background. Again, with the layered with the leaves, thankful for friends like you. And I did my own background. I cut down the white banner and I used the elderberry. Is it a twig, Kath? Thanks, Sonia. Elderberry flower to decorate that. Okay, so then that's that. And the last one I did, this guy's, it's pretty plain and boring, but it's it's cute just the same. So for that one, grateful for family like you. And I feel like I probably should have put maybe linen thread behind the sentiment. And I think that would have made it better rather than off to the side. But, you try different things. So yeah, so that's that. I think, obviously this month's Paper Pumpkin it's already out, so you can't order this one. Although there may be refills available, but you wouldn't have the actual set for it. But think about joining Paper Pumpkin in the future because it's a lot of fun. And my favorite ones are coming up. Halloween, Christmas, and Valentine's Day are my favorite ones of the year. Again, like the Valentine's Day and Thanksgiving, usually they have treats, and there's been all different kinds of things at Christmas. There's been cards, there's been a little mini kind of scrapbook. Gosh, I don't even remember before that. So there have been a few things. We do have a hostess code, and I think you could probably, I don't know if you can see it. MEUXAWBM. So if you place an order and use the hostess code with a $50 order, I will send you a free gift. If you enjoyed the video and you would like to pass it on to a friend who might also enjoy it, I will send you a card from tonight's live. So yeah, I would really appreciate it if you could pass it on to somebody. That'd be awesome. Thank you so much for joining me, and I will see you guys again next week. Take care. Bye.